Right, Shalom. It's the brother Kaya from GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another quick ride and talk. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakabadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And I just want to hop on the lifespan of a kingdom. You know, read some of this AI overview, all right? Which, you know, nothing. Google is a search engine, and it don't give you those actual facts, but nonetheless, you know, there's a lot of good information you can retrieve from it. You know, you just gotta also know that Google, by Google being a search engine, is basically the majority of the question being asked is the majority of the answer. Like case in point, you have a question that's asked various times, and you know, from different nationalities, different people, and then what happens is, you know, the algorithm, or you know, and listen, I'm not an expert, but the algorithm kind of conjunction, you know, most answers together, and then, you know, that can be it. Because, you know, it's exactly that. When you look up a search engine, you'll see what a search engine comprised of. All right, so in this little overview, it's gonna say it says, according to historical studies, real quick, second, the average lifespan of a kingdom or empire is around 250 years, meaning it would typically take about 250 years for a kingdom to fall. Now, what marks the fall of a kingdom? All right, what you start to see in that kingdom, all right, that basically shows the downfall of it. All right, because this kingdom, read this real quick. This kingdom is decaying, you know, as we know. And really, the leaders of the kingdom represents the downfall, right? You go to the book of Daniel, the leaders play a major role in the downfall of the kingdom, because at the end of the day, they're the ones in control, which they can dictate, you know, the equity in the kingdom. They can dictate the growth of whether it be, you know, through population, all right, which is all in the hands of the Lord, but I'm just using this as a benefactor, you know, the case basically proves my point. All right, they control in commerce and good, right, environment, money, you know. So through the way that's dealt, you know, the kingdom can increase or decrease. That's why it says the increase, Isaiah 9:7, the increase of the government shall be on his shoulders. Now, either the kingdom can increase or decrease, which all the kingdoms before you read the book of Daniel, they all decreased. All right, they hit their peak at a point, but they all decreased. All right. Why it says the Lord have given them bounds that they can't pass. All right, Job 14:5. You see, but nonetheless, what contributes to a fall of a kingdom? The infrastructure. All right, and really it starts to get down to the spirit. All right, of decadence. Right, which decadence goes in, you know, decay, all right, which takes a period of time, which you got 10 years, which is a decade, all right. Usually in a 10-year period, you'll see a drastic change, all right, year to year. You can count the 10-year periods that we've been in America. Me, myself, been there score two, you know, not that long, but just over the decades, I've seen a lot of changes. All right, I've seen a lot of changes take place, whether it be the mindset of the people, all right, whether it be prices, all right? Whether it be the government, you know, whether it be the conditions, all right, everything changes. It says, through this, though this can vary greatly, depending on the specific circumstances of the kingdom and its environment. There you go, there you go, all right? Ecclesiastes 10 and 18 tell you what, the house is dropping through. Well, let me get that. All right. And we gotta, you know, and look, you know, the president that just, he have elected Elon Musk to be, you know, one of his senior advisors, I believe, or something like that, which, you know, he's gonna make that push towards that MOT to the B. All right. Because everybody's aware of what Elon Musk do. If not, you sleeping under a damn rock, man. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 16, and it reads, woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning. All right. So the land is destroyed because the king is a child. All right. You're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to be as a noble. The so-called scribes and nobles of the earth, all right, they're like the children of the earth, all right, with great, what Jake was saying, they have great malice in their heart, man, all right, malicious intent, all right, and they think that their house will continue forever. That's another thing, all right, that's pride. That's a malicious thing to have, to think upon. But though, like you say, these men are not in trouble like other men. The men that I'm talking about is the wicked, the people that's controlling the earth. All right, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, as we all know, pursuant to the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. All right, earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Right. Verse 17, blessed art thou, O land, when thy king is the son of nobles. Well, the noble men of the earth, or the famous men of the earth, are the elect men, all right? Because they're going to teach where there's life, all right? Where there's right, there's life. Where there's wrong, there's dead. Where there's wrong, there's gone. You see? Good, gotta, real quick, get this real quick. Understand it right here. 333. Moving on right here. It's okay. So where there's wrong, there's gone. Alright? Where there's right, there's life. So that, you know, as the scriptures say, right, that's Habakkuk. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Well, I'm gonna read verse 18, Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. And again, it was a quick impromptu just on the way back to the house. Alright. It says, and thy princes eat in due season for strength and not for drunkenness. Because this whole world is just set up on the wicked giving, you know, their neighbors and the other nations the borrowing philosophies and, you know, the democracy and different things to keep them drunk, all right, while they rule over the people, all right, with an ironclad fist. It says, by much slothfulness, the building decayed, and through idleness of the hands, the house dropping through, because they don't keep the house. The economists, all right, are the keepers of the house, they're mourning, right? They're worrying about you know, fulfilling that enterprise, all right? The people that's ruling and controlling, what they're forgetting about is that they're in the same kingdom as everybody else, man. Though yet they, you know, get the it says Amalek shall be the first of the nations, all right? But though yet, still in all, you know, they still live in the nation, or they still live, you know, in the world too. You know, now we know they put up in there in the better and finer places of the earth. We get it, you know. But nonetheless, their people is in the earth, man. You got Amalek on a low scale, or Edom. Esau, Edom. Why is their heritage? That's still out here suffering and dying. You know, in the kingdom of heaven, we gonna all, you know, eat in due season. All right? We gonna all be merry, man. You see? It says, through idleness of the hand, the house drop it through. All right? Yeah, because they're not worrying about the world. All right, and what the world can profit. It says that the king eat of the field. Everybody eat of the field, so do the king. You know, but neither do they care about that, because why? Their heart is fat. Okay? They won't be like the Most High. Instead of serving the purpose of, when they can't do right anyways, right? The Lord made them crooked, you know? This is Habakkuk. Get it? There you go. Can't be damn satisfied, right? This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, right? That drunkenness. Who enlarge it, neither keep it at home, who enlarge it his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathering unto him all nations, and heaping unto him all people, man. Nigga can't have enough. Okay? Jump to verse 12. Woe to him that builded a town with blood, and established a city by iniquity, because America was built up on blood, man. He took it. All right? And established iniquity from border to border, man. All right? That's why he's known as the harbinger of death, man. Verse 13, behold, is it not of Yahweh of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire? And the people shall weary themselves for very vanity? You see? You know? That's a vain thing, man, to do that. Let me jump to verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, and putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness, man. No. Which is the point. This Habakkuk 1 and 5. And another, like you say, whatever you go down the line or whatever you're in control of is corrupted. And it's deceitful. You know? And this was just a lesson on the fly I wanted to get. Just coming, you know, from congregating with the brothers. Real quick, I just wanted to, you know, drop something on ice, man. You know, put something in the air. But this Habakkuk 1 and 5, it says, I'm going to start at 4. Well, 3. Why doest thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? Because that's the only thing he built this town on, iniquity. All right? It says, for spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that rise up strife and contention, man. Who's the chief behind that? All right? It says, therefore the law is slack. What's the law? The law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? What do they have to do with the statutes and, you know, laws, saying they put it behind them? Pursuant to the book of Psalms, which are the heathen I'm talking about. And judgment thou never go forth. Yeah, true judgment don't go forth, man. All right? That's why the earth is under the current conditions is in, because the leaders of the earth, all right, they do false judgment. It says, for the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded, man. And that's where we at with it. All right? Wrong judgment is proceeding. All right. So wrong judgment is proceeding, all right? Whether it be from the rulers, the judges of the earth, whoever it may be. But what's happening is the prophets of the Lord is on reestablishing that true judgment in the earth, all right? To where it's gonna get to the point to where when the Lord do come, then the inhabitants of the earth gonna learn righteousness, all right? Because as of right now, wrong judgment is proceeding, man. Because it coming to what? Out of the ruler. All right? Let me get that. Get out of here. This is Isaiah 26:8. It says, yea, in the way of thy judgments, O Yahweh, have we waited for thee. The desire of our soul is to thy name and to the remembrance of thee. This is what the elect is waiting for. All right. It says, will my soul have desired thee in the night? Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. You see? So that's the point. All right. When the judgments of the Lord are in the earth, man. And who comes? Warning comes before judgment. So therefore, the judgments of the Lord about to enact. All right, because why? You see the prophets on the earth. Okay, when you see the prophets according to Jeremiah 28:8, then you know that's the end of the kingdom. All right, but the rulers of the earth, they don't acknowledge. They know about us. They don't acknowledge. They heart not towards the Lord like that. All right, so they don't acknowledge it. But because you don't acknowledge something, doesn't mean it still ain't going to happen. That's why it says, who is he that don't believe? Is it any that don't believe? Right? Romans, let's get that. 3:3. For what if some did not believe? This ain't just talking about Israelites. That's universal. Shall their unbelief make the fate of God without effect? Our power forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. All right? As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins and mightest overcome when thou art judged. But the point is, longest the current people ruling on the earth, the conditions is going to get worse and worse, and this place is just going to rot away. All right? And the Lord about to shake this place up anyways, man. So I don't want to write this out. Was that on edifying until the next time I see Shalom.